There's one last area I want to get into with all of you, which is, and I know another thing that you're all interested in, the governors are going to make a big push on this week here in Washington, clean energy. Governor Pawlenty, you've imposed some of the most aggressive renewable energy mandates in the country. Minnesota's biggest utility, I think I've got this right, must get 30% of its power from renewable energy sources by the year 2020. Is that a conservative solution?
Well, in fact, when we put that requirement in law that we're going to get 25% of our energy by the year 2025, our major utility in Minnesota, XL Electric, came forward and said, you know what, we'll do 30% by 2020. They raised their hand and cooperated with trying to meet that benchmark and are excited about moving to more wind, more solar, more forms of renewable energy. And so they're our partner in this discussion, and they're actually now a leader in the movement towards renewable energy in Minnesota. And we're seeing more and more business leaders, private sector leaders. Yesterday we had Jeff Imholt, the CEO of General Electric, come forward and said, we can do this. Give us a goal, give us a benchmark, we'll meet it, and we'll manage to it and lead towards it. So the private sector now is responding in very positive ways towards those kinds of approaches in Minnesota and other parts of the country.
Governor Sanford, you call yourself a conservative conservationist. I've been practicing that all day to get that out right. Do you support government mandates like that, government-forced mandates for clean energy?
Well, that's part of a longer debate. We had a very heated governors-only lunch yesterday.
I guess the answer means no, then, huh?
Well, no, it means it's worth a whole lot more conversation in coming up with something that works.
Governor Kaine, you've just issued a plan to cut greenhouse gases in the state of Virginia by 30%. Mm-hmm. How much can states accomplish in the absence of more action by the federal government?
This is something that we're really talking a lot about here at the NGA. There are things that we can do and there are things that we should do, both because we want to be smart in our own states, but we're also, many of us, acting to try to inspire the federal government to act as well. Because the climate change issues, they don't know the dotted line boundaries between states or even between countries. And unless there's a national policy on this, we can't accomplish what we need to do for the environment. So states like Virginia, all the states represented here, we're pushing in our own ways, trying to do things that we think will serve our citizens. But I think all of us hope that our efforts lead into significant action at the federal level.
Governor Corzine, we got just a few seconds left. Your final thoughts on this subject.
Well, we have to work more than just in our states, certainly at national level. The Northeast governors are putting together a cap-and-trade program. We have targeted and mandates to reduce greenhouse gases in New Jersey, but states surrounding us. If we work together, we can actually make a real inroad on it. This is a bipartisan consensus that we need to move forward on this area. I think we need mandates.